Hello everybody. I'm going to do a little walk around on my scooter. It's an SYM HD 200 manufactured by Sanyang Motors out of Taiwan. It's commonly referred to as SYM, but it's not pronounced that way. It actually is SYM. It's a 171 cubic centimeter water-cooled scooter. It features a 4-valve cylinder that's ceramic coated and has a single composite head. The 25 millimeter key-in carburetor comes stock with it. It basically has 16-inch rims, dampened suspension, individual shocks on the rear which are adjustable, makes for an outstandingly smooth ride. It's a top speed of over 70 miles an hour stock. Currently right now I have over 3,200 miles on it and have enjoyed this specifically every single mile of the way. Made several improvements to it, including I've put in a 30 millimeter Oco carburetor. It's a CVK design. I've also added on a stainless steel MRP free flow exhaust, Bando high performance coil, and MRP unrestricted CDI on this, and all kinds of little additions here or there. It now goes about 80 to 84 miles an hour wind and weather permitting. I've also installed a cup holder. If you don't like the way I drive, stay off the sidewalk. I've been put in a 12-volt accessory plug for various things that I need to plug into it. It's hot wired all the time. You can also jump start through it, but I would not suggest it. I have an ENM tachometer which shows the tach speed when the scooter is running, and it also shows the accumulated hours when it is sitting still. I have put on a 100-watt stereo system, including my MP3 player, which basically I can crank whatever I want to, whenever I want to, and this radio is loud. I've also put on blind spot mirrors on both sides. I wouldn't solely rely on those, but they do help a lot and can give you a quick yes/no if a lane change is available. Here you can also see some of the new marker light LEDs that I've put on instead of the regular incandescent bulbs, which basically were just there for decoration in my opinion. I have put on LED side marker lights on both sides that are reflector and DOT approved. They do stay on all the time, whether it is night or not, as soon as I turn the scooter on. I have replaced all of the turn signal bulbs with LED grades, and even have put dummy bulbs, which SYM actually had in there, in these front turn signals. They are totally wired in hard, so I did not have to make any kind of modifications whatsoever to do this. The same also is clear for the back. These were dummy bulbs in the top by the turn signals. These were the regular stock ones, full LED replacement. Haha. I've put in a nice 60 SMT LED in the rear with a brake light modulator. It all flashes about 6-7 times and then goes to steady on. Here we are going to open up the trunk, show a couple other modifications I have done. I have cut an access port in the side, which gives me clear access to the fuse box in case I do blow a fuse, and I do not have to remove the actual seat itself. Inside this little access panel that went nowhere, I have a switch which turns on service lights that I have inside there. They're 17, I think 20 LED strips that provide me with capabilities of having nighttime troubleshooting assistance. These are quite bright. Let me give you a quick little example here. This is the one that I have underneath the actual carb cover. Inside we can see where the carburetor is. This is velcroed on. I can take this off anytime I need. There also is another light on the inside that you cannot see. These are my tool kits. I have 3 separate boxes full of all the tools I need, including a first aid kit, compliments of Lexus. Most importantly, here's one of the best things you can get. That's my gremlin bell my sweetie gave me to keep out all the nasty monsters on my ride and just get them out of here. We don't want them, nobody does. Now we're gonna go and give this a little start up. Oh, I've almost forgot to mention, I did add a secondary horn. It's a Stubble Magnum high horn. It sounds a little something like this in combination with the little meep meeper. There we go. That will make sure that people see me. Now let's give it a little listen to the stereo here. As you can hear, it is quite loud. I don't necessarily need to hear it that loud, but at 75 miles an hour and up and a full face helmet, you can guarantee I can still hear it if I need to. Okay, let's fire her up. Definitely hear it's a lot more louder than the stock with the MRP's free flow. Nice big throaty sound. Well, that about concludes my walkthrough. As you can see, the LEDs are still lit. Turn off the ignition. You can see the difference even in the daytime. And that's it. This is my SYM HD200. I thoroughly enjoy this again, have had no problems with it whatsoever, and hope you have enjoyed this quick walk around video. Thank you for your time. If you have any questions, you can look at my website. It's www.jeffs-hotsauces.com/firedrakehome.htm. You can also email me in the above site, and we hope to hear from you. Have a good one.